Welcome to Friday Night Funnies.
Next coming up to the Zoom stage is Bruce. Oh my goodness. From Dangerfield and the Broadway Comedy Club and the Comic Strip Live in New York. Oh my God, he is like New York's poster child for comedy. Please put your hands together for Bruce Lipsky.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, greetings from New York City over here. Oh, I see Thomas, 30-something years old. I just turned 65 the other day. 65.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't be so much clapping. I looked in the mirror. I look like a rusted old Buick. Body is totally out of alignment. Nothing could be buffed out. It's getting hard, My rear end is making funny sounds. My hoses are leaking. And my ball joints have all dried up. Somebody said, "Uh-oh, you better get Mako." Mako says, "Oh, no, you better get Medicare." And you young kids will be laughing at me. 20 years from now, you're going to look in the mirror and see a rusted old Prius. So take it in now. It used to be in my house when I had a leak, I'd call a plumber. Now I call my urologist. And he's $50 cheaper. Back in the day, I used to go to Studio 54, go dancing, get on the dance floor and go bust a move. I'm afraid to take my wife dancing now. I may bust a hip. And I'm starting to forget things. I swear my foam mattress has a better memory than I do. I'm at the stage in my life where I change the batteries in my nose hair trimmer more often than I do my TV remote. And let me tell you, during COVID, I've watched a lot of TV. But when you're 65 years old, you got to stay in shape. I took up an exercise program, but I only exercise late at night, really late at night, between the hours of 3 and 5 in the morning. I run sprints from the bedroom to the bathroom. My wife calls it my fleet of pee. The good news is I got my time down in 6 seconds. Unfortunately, I can only hold my pee for 4.2. My wife is a fitness nut. She takes goat yoga. Finds it very therapeutic and relaxing, especially when the goat jumps on her back and licks her ears. I said, wait a second. How come when I tried that last week, you slapped me and threw me out of the bedroom? And now you're paying a goat to do it. She says, well, he's got great technique and fresher breath. So I asked her, do they allow kids in the class? She said, no, they only use adult goats. During this pandemic, my wife became obsessed with buying on Amazon. The packages are nonstop. In fact, they just rezoned my front porch as a loading dock. I got the boxes are stacked up to the roof. Every time I go out there and pull a box, I feel like I'm playing a game of Jenga for giants.
Yeah.
Constantly going from the front porch to the living room to the second floor. I'm like a personal delivery monkey. Amazon primate. And my birthday just came, and my wife said, I'd love to get you something very special. What do you want? I said, how about a forklift? And I got really upset the other day. My wife, I saw her painting on the driveway, big letters, reserved for UPS. And I said, what's going on over here? Then I realized I think she's having an affair with the UPS guy. Because she's always going on bragging about how big his package is. And now she only wants backdoor delivery. What's that all about? I know what Brown's doing for her, but what's he doing for me? And lately she's into fantasy role play. I have to dress up in brown shorts, construction boots, and carry a clipboard anytime I want to have sex. I got a sign for it now. And this is making my family life miserable. The only smiles in my house now are the ones on the boxes. But we do love doing things together. Broadway shows, nice dinners, the UPS guy. And she recently bought a new dog, a designer dog. Spent $6,000 on this thing. Yeah, $6,000. She carries this thing around like a Gucci handbag. except a Gucci handbag only costs $3,000. And I'd rather have the handbag. At least it doesn't need to be walked 6 times a day or pee on your couch. And she's named him Fabio. I call him Houdini because with 2 wags of his tail, he's completely made my sex life disappear. It's hard to perform when there's 4 legs and an extra pair of eyes in your bed. And the dog. And the dog. Plus now he's trying to give me pointers. The other day he came up to me and said, no, now get on all 4s. It's tough, man. It's tough. But she's an amazing lady. During this whole pandemic, I actually got the COVID. And because I had COVID, we were under quarantine. And sex was out of the question. But being the loving woman that she is, she took one of her Victoria's Secret black lace bras, cut it up, and made masks out of them. Thankfully, she's a double D, or else it would have never fit over this Jewish nose. But in order to reciprocate, you know what I did? I cut one of my athletic supporters. And she's never been so happy either. A loving wife. Just one other thing, quickly. You know, I have elderly parents. My father, I think, is losing it. He's convinced that stand-up MRI is a comedy. And I had to take him to the hospital the other day. We're in the elevator, and the technician wheels in this machine with all these tubes and hoses. My father looks at me and says, "Mister, you're not going to hook me up to that machine today, are you?" The guy goes, "Hope not, for your sake. It's a carpet cleaner." Thank you very much.
Friday Night Funnies.